Be glad about your growth, man, because you made it this far. You did things that you wouldn't think you would do. You put in the work. You changed. You removed yourself. Be glad about that. Be happy about that. A lot of us don't give ourselves a pat on the back because we feel as though we didn't make enough improvement, or it's too little of improvement. But any type of improvement is great. Any type of improvement is good for you. It's great for you. I've made improvements. You made improvements. So you know what that means? You need a pat on the back. You know what I'm saying? A little pat on your back. Pat yourself on the back because you deserve it. You worked hard for it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us were in a location that we weren't supposed to be. Hello, me. I'm gonna give y'all the story later on, but when I get more comfortable. But a lot of y'all was in situations that y'all weren't supposed to be, that y'all never expected to be. And thanks to the glory of God, and thanks to, your time spent on yourself, you got better. Man, last year was one of the craziest years for me, man. I'm talking about I'm in places I don't want to be. And right now, thanks to the glory of God, I isolated myself. I got to know more about myself. I read the Bible, even though I'm still slacking a little bit. I read the Bible. I've started my YouTube for real, you know what I'm saying? And really started dedicating my time towards my YouTube. And things are great. Things are amazing. And I'm happy that I made that improvement. Even though I'm not at certain heights I want to be. Like right now, I expect to be in a different height, but it's fine because I'm gonna accept my improvements. I'm gonna be happy about the improvements that I've made so far. Be happy about the improvements you made. You know what I'm saying? You dropped that vape, or you dropped that Zao, or you dropped that alcohol today. Be happy about that because that's the first step to improvement. It just takes one day. You start doing it for one day. You start doing it, consistently. You're gonna be fine. Or you didn't talk to your mom bad today. You try to be respectful. You try to ignore the disrespectful things that she's saying. You know what I'm saying? So be happy that you did that. Those little improvements matters. It does matter because at the end of the day, those little improvements will add on to big improvements. You know what I'm saying? Big improvements. And I've learned to do that. I don't accept or appreciate the improvements I made. So I'm also appreciating the improvements I made and appreciating the improvements you've made. You know what I'm saying? You right here. Hello. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you, girl. I'm proud of you. But the improvements you made so far is great because those little improvements, like I said, adds up. At the end of the day, we're not perfect. None of us is perfect. I don't care who said that. The only person perfect is God. He perfect, but nobody else is perfect. I don't care what nobody say. There's no such thing as a perfectionist. Nah, nobody's perfect, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is perfect. But what I'm saying to you is keep making those improvements. Keep doing what you have to do because you will eventually get where you want to be. No, you got to accept that you improved. That a lot of the time you're not accepting that you improved. You're worrying about the bad things. You know what I'm saying? Those bad things will remove, but at the end of the day, you got to worry about what you did good so far. Taking the first step is what matters. You know what I'm saying? Taking the first step and then continue taking steps right after. You know what I'm saying? As a baby, you had to crawl, and you had to go in the walker. Took one step, everybody clapping for you. You know why? Because they know once you take the first step, you will continue stepping till you can walk by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it should be in life. That's how it generally should be. That's how things should always be. You shouldn't feel bad because of the situation you're in. Once you know you made improvements, once you know you did better. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, last year to now, I thank God I'm different. I'm a better person. I'm happier. Like I'm really peaceful. Don't get me wrong, I still got things going on in my life, but we gonna forget that. Because at the end of the day, I made improvements. I'm better, I'm doing better, I'm feeling better, I'm acting better. You know what I'm saying? I'm being Fabian. Fabian, that's my actual name. Hold on. And my government right there. Now I'm playing Fabian is actually starting to come out, like who I really am, and start to slowly come out. I really start to see how I really am. I'm really a chill person. But I'm really starting to see how I act, how I am, I'm really expressing how I feel slowly but surely. I'm expressing how I really feel because while I was younger, I would say that I express how I feel, but not as fully. I wouldn't really express how I feel. I would tell like half of what I want to tell, but you know, the other half is in my head. But I'm learning how to express myself fully and I'm trying to better express myself respectfully. That's the word. So that's the improvement that I've made. You know, I'm finding out who Fabian is, and I found out a lot even by doing YouTube and making these videos and asking people positive things and talking about positive things. Throughout this journey so far that I've been doing YouTube, I've learned so much. I learned and gained so much information just by talking to people. A simple conversation lead me to this, lead me to that, lead me to, oh yo, let me get your number, yo, oh this is a location I need you at. You know what I'm saying? All that is really experience for me, and that's improvement I made from changing the ways, from changing the things I was doing last year. You know, this year I said, by God's grace, this year will be my year. And if it's not my year, so be it, because next year will be my year and the year after will be my year. And if it's not next year, it's whatever year God wants to be my year, you know? So be happy about your improvements. I see you've been improving. You've been doing better, huh? You've been trying not to talk disrespectful to your mom, trying not to talk disrespectful to your dad, because you know sometimes they could get you upset a little bit. So I get you've been calming down, or you've been walking away from the situation. You know what I'm saying? You've been walking away from the situation. I see you making them improvements, man. Hey, pat yourself on the back. You deserve that. I see you making those improvements, man. Those improvements are. I say what's up to my guy right there. You know what I'm saying? But those improvements are needed. Those improvements are stuff you had to sacrifice to make that improvement. And I'll pat you on the yo, pat on your back right now, because you've been making those improvements, man. You've been making those improvements. I'm happy for you. Keep making those improvements. At the end of the day, you know the road bumpy. We all know the road bumpy. So might as well, you know what I'm saying? Keep riding on that bumpy road till you get to the end, till you get a straight line of not a straight line of a road that's not bumpy. You know what I'm saying? But don't ever stop, man. It gets rough, but at the end of the day, improvements matter. You've been making those little improvements. I've been making those little improvements, and it's better than not making none. You don't want to stay in the same spot for years and try to figure out years after, because the earlier you figure it out, the better. The better your life is, the better your kids, your wife, whoever it is, the better everything that comes towards you will be better because of your improvements. Because improvements change your mindset, and your mindset will change who you like, will change what you want, who you're going to go after, you know, what religion, you know, all those type of things, man. So like I said, keep making improvements. You've been doing good. We're going to do that pat on the back one more time, man. But keep making improvements. I love y'all, and stay motivated, man. We out.